Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command. As always, thank you for your patience, everyone, and thank you for all the new subscribers and all the supporters over the new year, obviously Christmas and New Year. Sorry it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded anything, so obviously the last time was just before Christmas. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I started a new job last week, so I wanted to get into that, and I had my university stuff in this week as well, which sort of took up most of my time, and I couldn't obviously get any recordings done, so I do apologize for that, but we should be set to go from here on out, and I will let you know any sort of differences in the future. So, what's new to Star Trek this year? So obviously we've gone into the new year. We've got now a new arc. We've now got Partch 38, which is the new arc. And this is the fourth and final part of the duality arc, as you can see in here on the screen. So we're just going to briefly talk about everything you need to know, the good, the bad, and what potentially, sort of could change the way you play. Highly doubt it, but let's go through it. So, zooming on in here. So, I'll read everything else. So, if you can't see the screen, I do apologize that it is in 2K and it is on an ultra wide monitor. I can't change it due to the way that the graphics are going to be run from now on. It has to be done in this manner. So, if you can't see it, I do apologize. You have to kind of listen. But yeah, so we'll read through. So, this is the fourth and final part, and the January duality arc. This includes a new ship, which we'll come on to. You can already see it, but we'll come on to it. The 20 new missions, 3 new officers, 6 new Exicomp consumables, 2 new cloaking retrofits, and duality arc event store. Again, I'll show you all this in game as we go through. 6 new avatars and 6 new frames. So, as you can see, we've got the new ship. The new ship is called the Amalgam. This ship is essentially a PvP base raiding ship. With what I've read about it, it has a bonus where you can get if you have a full cargo, it then steals a percentage more than full cargo into and holds it, and then you can take it back and stuff like that. This is a base raiding ship. So if you are into PvP and base raiding people, this ship is right up your alley. And then going down, we've got a few, like I say, 3 new officers. We've got Bael, which is a rare officer. She's a Klingon Valor. And then we're not going to go through the abilities because there's no point really. And then we got Better. No idea how to say that. Better. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we got her again, another rare officer. Her captain, I presume she's part of the same sort of clan, I guess, as the others, I would say. And then we got the uncommon, which is the Lursa. And yeah, nothing special about any of them, really. Overly special, that is. But yeah, we'll have to see how they work out. Then moving down, we've got the new Exocom, so 3 increased Federation, Klingon or Romulan reputation gains in combat by 40, 70, and 100%. And then we've got 3 decrease all of the 3 reputation losses in combat by 50%. So basically, this is going to help people that want to grind towards getting the next reputation level. And it certainly helps the new players out if you want to grind to get your faction locked. Try and look out for these exocoms and then activate them both, because it means if you have to grind a certain faction, you're going to be getting either reduced cost against another hostile. Obviously, if you want to grind Romulan, you're going to have to hit Federation, but you don't want to reduce the Federation too much. Minus 50% is going to help you out there. And obviously, if you can get a 40, 70, or 100% bonus whilst hitting Federation, that's even better to go towards your Romulan, which means you can get up to that lock tier even faster. Obviously, people beyond that, then obviously you can just use whichever to obviously keep pushing, whichever faction you're going down. You got 2 more cloaking ships. which is the arrive for the Quiv Sumpek and the Sanctus. So another Klingon and Romulan warbird, which are the level, I believe, level 52 ships, level 54. I don't know which level they are, but the one of whichever the one they come. I think the 52. I'm pretty sure these are like the level 52 ships or something. So yeah, and then we got new battle pass. Obviously, that comes with every arc these days. We got the event store, which I'll show you. The new missions, which can't really show you here. And then we got avatars for the Lursa avatar, Base Raider avatar, and then the 3 different people that I mentioned before. And then we got new frames. Improvements, players can now collapse a building, and this is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you this in game again. And then a bunch of bug fixes. So happy days. So let's swing on over into the game itself. Let me just get rid of that one. And let's head over into the game. So now we're in the game. This little feature on the left-hand side, you might not see it because obviously the screen is so big. But trust me, if you look to the left-hand side where you find your build and research, I'm squiggling my mouse there, just underneath where the arrow is to collapse everything, there's a little like sort of 4 arrows that point inwards. If you click that, it keeps everything up, but it just gives you it doesn't tell you what it is, but it keeps all the timings so you can keep track of the timings. I think this is absolutely perfect because it means sometimes you don't want to collapse it because you can't see what's going on, but sometimes you don't need to know all of the intricate stuff, like what you're actually researching at that time. So just having a time frame on it is absolutely perfect, and it keeps it nice and confined and at least half, if not more than half of the size it used to be, which is absolutely perfect. Obviously, you still got the collapsible stuff there as well. So going over into the events themselves, we got the event store. This is, again, another really good store. Things are a little bit pricey, but overall, a really good store. So you can get all different manner of officers that you can obviously might not have picked up throughout the last, obviously, arcs themselves, as well as some old officers as well from arcs prior to these ones. So you got some rare ones here. You got epic one, which is obviously Picard and Riker. So there's a couple there. Or alternatively, you can get Officer Jailer if you've missed out on a bit of her. She's a very good officer, so definitely recommend if you obviously have the spare stuff. Or alternatively, you can go towards some of your refit for your cloaking ships. I actually started getting some Auger ones. I think we got about maybe like 22 or 30 maybe so far. So I've started to go towards the Auger because I want to get the cloaking device on the Auger, which would be very nice. And then obviously, as usual, I don't know why it keeps blanking out here, but as usual, you can obviously pick up the ships themselves. So if you haven't got them, then you can get a few blueprints. However, just bear in mind they are insanely expensive. They are insanely expensive, and you can pick pretty much all the ships up. Meridian, these are the ships I would recommend probably picking up. Meridian, definitely if you haven't already got it. Vidar, if you haven't already got it. Quite cheap as well, so definitely pick that up if you haven't already got it. Discovery, again, pretty cheap. Try and get it if you haven't already. Bearing in mind you are limited to 10 now, so you can only get 50 shards, so hopefully you've picked some up or in other places. And again, same with the Vidar. If you haven't got the BB, I highly doubt it, but you pick that up. Very good ship. Stella, you're going to need all these ships, you see, so you may as well pick them up from this store. They're all useful ships to have because of certain events, so definitely pick them up. And then there's a bunch of other stuff going all the way down. You can even pick up Franklin Warp Cores if you really want to. I'm pretty sure this is for the norm. I'm not sure whether this is for the normal Franklin or the Franklin Alpha. I'm sure it's for the normal Franklin, but I can't quite remember. And then it just keeps going. The store's absolutely massive. Got all the avatars. How much are the avatars? Insanely expensive. That's a rare avatar. Wow, that's an epic. That's even more expensive. God, the avatars are stupidly overpriced. Don't ever buy them. They are stupidly overpriced. Same with the frames. And then, yeah, going all the way down to even getting the Syndicate stuff. You can get Syndicate XP. Not that expensive. It depends how fast you want to go up the Syndicate XP sort of tree. I personally wouldn't rush it. It's nothing special, in my opinion. But yeah, there is that as well. Other than that, you've got the usual events that we've had over the last couple of duality arcs, which is really good. And then the Battle Pass itself, again, is a standard Battle Pass. 2 runs. The bottom clearly gives you more than the top, but the top is relatively generous. It's not too bad overall. I'd like to see this figure go up in the coming arcs in the future, just because people need to start getting through these level 4 ships. Level 3 ships, sorry, and going into the level 4 / into then progressing into the tier 5 ships. So to the level 3 burden needs to come to an end. Therefore, they need to start increasing this in the future, I personally think. I won't be getting the Battle Pass this time round. However, you can get it. It is probably the best value for money due to the fact that it's only, I believe it's only £18 if you're from the UK. If you're not from the UK, yeah, it's $18.45. If you're not from the UK, obviously it'll be about $20 maybe, or €20, whatever that equates obviously to pound here. So yeah, this is the best bang for your buck, I would say, if you're going to go for anything at all. But it's completely up to you. I'm not going to say definitely get it or not. It's completely up to you as an individual person. A quick update to where I'm at in the game, just because I haven't been on for so long. Let's go back to my station. So station, we've done all the outside now to 36, other than this last platform, which is neither here nor there. And then we've also done pretty much everything inside to level 37. We're just catching up now on a few bits and bobs because I had to save to upgrade my miner. So we have now the upgraded warp core, which means we have a level 50 warp range on this ship. We're just saving up now to get the next 2 shield and the phaser turret to get to tier 7. And that will be absolutely splendid. Other than that, we are also saving up at the moment to upgrade our auger. We have got enough ore finally to upgrade the obliterator weapon. However, we don't have enough crystal. So we're just saving the crystal. This will be the first upgrade we do. The other ship, the mining ship will have to wait. So yeah, we'll get there eventually. Obviously, this arc should give us at least a couple, maybe another 1,000 or so ore, which will go towards, obviously, the armor. And then we can hopefully get the auger up to tier 6, which will be very nice. That's pretty much it for the auger. The retrofit I'm working on, as I've already spoke about. I'm working on the cloaking technology for that as well, which is very handy. In terms of research, we've done a few bits of bobs. Where are we up to? So combat, we are working towards our interceptor stuff at the moment, just to get these as maxed out as we can. Same with the explorer, we're working on them quite a bit as well over the last couple of weeks. In terms of galaxy, we've done quite a lot in this store. We've got that warp technology, up to 8. We can go further, we just need more crystal. That's the big burden at the moment, is the crystal. For pretty much everything at the moment, the burden is crystal. And then other than that, we've worked on a few down here. So as you can see, Romulan pure ore and Romulan ore miner is currently getting worked on. We've worked on them quite intensely over the last couple of weeks and got them both up to level 5 and level whatever that one is. Going up to level 5 or level 4, whatever. And then, yeah, because we want to increase our ore mining rate overall, and because we can't do this crystal miner as we don't have the crystal, they're the other ways to do it and most efficient ways. And then the pure ore is just good for cost efficiency for the Romulan components for their ships, which is always handy. Away teams, we've actually been working quite a lot in here. Again, more towards the extractors as well as the nacelles to get obviously around the galaxy a little bit faster. And that's pretty much it for here. We are going to work on to get these maxed out as well very shortly. So we have been working in there, and then territories, we're always working on and off in this store as well. We've managed to get up to this end, so we've got the first tier of expert research, or repairs, sorry, so slightly faster repair speed, which is always nice. But we need to get our efficiency in research and construction going, as it costs us an arm and leg at the moment to do. And then we just need to get all of these others to level 1, and then we should be pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this arc, and an update to where we are in the game. Hopefully this has been somewhat useful to you. If it has, please leave a like, and don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel. And apologies once again for not being around the last couple of weeks. This has been a long one. So yeah, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.